The history of Air India is older than that of independent India. The carrier that Jahangir J.R.D. Tata launched as Tata Airlines on October 15, 1932 rose to become one of the leading airlines of the world, named Air India International. It was nationalized in 1953. Post the recent announcement of Tata Sons winning the bid to acquire Air India, Ratan Tata, the chairman emeritus of Tata Sons, soon tweeted, "Welcome back, Air India." It is said that Tata Group executives used to complain in private that JRD, the pioneer of Indian aviation industry, spent more time worrying about Air India than the Tata Group when he was heading both the entities. The group didn't mind investing rupees 2 lakh back then in 1932 to start Tata Aviation Service, the precursor of Tata Airlines and Air India. From the first air-mail service flight from Karachi to Bombay in October 1932, with JRD steering a Portsmouth aircraft to wresting control of Air India 89 years later, the conglomerate has had a roller coaster ride in the Indian civil aviation industry. Tata Airlines went public in 1946 as a joint stock company named Air India, and the maiden flight on June 8, 1948 of Air India International, the first public-private enterprise of independent India, with its iconic mascot Maharaja, to Europe. Air India International became one of the best airlines in the world with staff, maintenance and services provided by Tata's domestic airline Air India. In 1953, Jawaharlal Nehru nationalized Air India. J.R.D. Tata fought vehemently against it. In the 90s, when India's civil aviation sector was opened up to private players, the group's attempt to float a domestic airline in partnership with Singapore Airlines ended in disappointment, with the government rejecting the proposal. While the homecoming of sorts of Air India will be a joyous moment for the 153-year-old conglomerate, it remains to be seen how it would map the future of its airlines business, considering the fact that the aviation industry, crippled by the pandemic, is yet to recover from the deadly blows.